During settings screen you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free, and now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Well, here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Has his man. That's their rookie from Penn State. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams, nothing. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Rams and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Blown back, it's the handoff. Blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on second and short. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has this down to the 34. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
They go play action with Goff. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Goff on third. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Kate, I want you in the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, oh, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
Right back to him on 1st and goal. But he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Mahomes running his guys in the hurry-up. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Back now, pressure coming. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. The intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal. Pistol now for Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
14. Rams nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun. Call. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Kua's got it again. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Rams are set to punt. Nicole Hardman on the Chiefs' return. That's taken at the 15. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And teams just have not been able to keep this guy out of the end zone in the first half of the season. He is pacing the NFL and receiving touchdowns. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hits his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a give running right. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So a tough 3rd down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. From the gun, Goff. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On again comes Jake Bailey to pump this away. To return, McCole Hardman. And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Great decision to bounce this outside, Brock. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We go right back to ETN. Good defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4.
The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Mahomes to throw for it. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Rams, nothing. Harrison Butker.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Here's a design run. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Trey Tucker to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Attack! Yellow!
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Cut out left. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person that when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Score, Chiefs 28, Rams nothing. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams set to go on offense once more. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Sending him on the dive. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams start the second half with some needed points. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. First real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
180.
Goff off the play action. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Cameron Curl has it. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game.
Rams 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Here's Etienne on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Yellow. I've got blue.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Attack!
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Into the hands of Harrison. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Out of the gun to give to Etienne. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it. Now
no place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw from Goff. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Gets him on the in route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing is gone. Hits his running back. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down, Rams.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Goff on third. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's fourth down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
Rams
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hardman with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. It's everything he has under this one. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18.
Rams 17. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. This is our last play of the quarter. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. And he can't escape this one. They get to him for a nice exclamation point to end this third quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. From the gun, Goff. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Chiefs take over.
The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's the backup. First throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. It's White on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. On the screen, this is White. He's across midfield into Rams territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
Loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. Out come the Rams on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Off to the air now. Finds a man right side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Rams 1st down. It's a gain of 6. And a Rams 1st down.
Goff on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and goal, Rams.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Brought in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams make it an 11-point ball game.
35. Rams 24.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him now.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, go!
White trying this straight ahead. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down run from White. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
For the Chiefs field goal, a 54-yard attempt.
He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Goff setting to throw. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To throw. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Rams now within 1 score in the 4th. Bates now for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Yellow.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. ETN on 3rd down. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.